Hello, welcome to Pilates and Yoga. My name is Marisol, and in today's class we're going to be doing 20 minutes of yoga and Pilates. You do need yoga blocks. You don't absolutely need them, but if you don't have yoga blocks, just know that you're going to have to modify a little bit. Aside from that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our first yoga flow of the class. My yoga blocks are just going to be off to the side. Go ahead and stand up. All right, so I like to stand towards the front of my mat. It just kind of prepares my mind. I know that I have plenty of space behind me, and I'm gonna stand with my feet all the way together, parallel position, hands down by your sides with your palms facing forward. I'm gonna pull my arms back out and up, big inhale up to the sky. Clasp my hands together, flat back forward, press my hips back, and forward fold to the floor. As I inhale, my hands go on my shins, I lengthen my spine. And as I exhale, I fold down to the floor. Big inhale, reach the arms out to the side, up, come up to standing. Finish your inhale, hands together. And then exhale, flat back forward, fold again. Letting my head down at the very last moment. On my next big inhale, hands on your shins, lengthen your spine, look at the floor, and exhale, fold again. Hands on your shins again, lengthen the spine. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. And one last time, pull the arms out to the side, up to the sky, finish your inhale, hands together, and exhale, flat back, forward fold all the way to the floor. Big inhale as hands go on your shins, you lengthen the spine, half lift, and exhale, lower everything down. One more time, that last one, hands on your shins, big inhale, half lift up, and exhale, forward fold. Now from here, hands are going to go on the mat and walk both feet back into a position. Take a big inhale to prepare and exhale, press the hips up and back into a plank. Think about pressing your heels down if they don't touch the mat. Okay. Now shift your weight forward, lift the lunges to toes. Find your plank and maybe lower the thighs, lift the chest for up dog. And exhale, pull the belly in. As you press the hips up and back into a pike, lower the heels down. Again, inhale, shift forward. Either hold your plank or lower the hips, look up with the chest. And exhale, press your hips back, child's pose for just a moment. And then from here, let's come all the way up to seated. Turn yourself around. Okay, now I like to grab one of these yoga blocks and I like to place them on the opposite edge of my mat or at where kind of my feet are. Okay, and we're gonna use this as a reference. It's not really part of the exercise, so if you don't have them, don't worry about it. All right, now from here, I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna grab my right leg, pull it in, lift my chest up as high as I can, and I'm gonna try to touch that yoga block with my left toe. You might notice that my leg gets longer and it gets a little lower too, because that's around where the yoga block is. Now from here, inhale, exhale, switch, point, reach that yoga block, and then inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, reach. Don't be afraid to take your time. as long as you're emphasizing the chest lift and emphasizing that reach forward of the foot. Now really try to touch it. And if you can touch, then focus on pushing that yoga block further away from you. We got this. We're looking pretty good. Last one. Reach, 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 reach. And now reach the right leg up to the sky. Grab the right ankle and extend the left leg forward. Now, instead of pulling your leg back to the chest, which is really common, think about lifting your chest up and forward to the leg that's in front of you. And when you're ready from here, let's switch. Grab the other side. Exhale as you pull and lift. Inhale as you switch. Exhale as you pull and lift. Inhale as you switch. And while you're finishing these last few, really hollow out the front of your shirt down towards the spine, flattening your back, your low back as you do this. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. And both legs up, heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Reach the arms forward and lower your legs down to where you can. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Your legs, ideally, yoga block distance off the floor. Inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, last 2, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, last 1, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, lower the legs, reach the arms up and overhead. We're not quite done, although this is a really great stretch. You're gonna hug the knees both into your chest with the chest lift again. So again, low back flattens down. You're gonna straighten your arms and legs away from each other like a little boat shape. Hold the boat shape as you roll the boat over onto its side. No, really, roll the boat onto its side. And then come back, whoop, and roll the boat over to the other side, without losing the shape of the boat. Because if the boat shape changes, then we drown. And roll it on over. Oh. And roll it on over. And roll it on over. Whew. And come back. Roll it on over. And press your arms forward. Tuck the chin to the chest. Roll on forward. Stretch your arms towards your feet. And come all the way up to seated. Let's go on our hands and knees again. All right. I like to have my yoga blocks nearby because in case I need them for balance, which some days I do, some days I don't, they're already there. They're ready for me to go. I don't have to stop my workout. All right. Now from here, we're going to start with our hands and knees. Your legs are gonna start out in a plank position. Ideally, you can modify by resting your knees down. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, press the hips up and back. Inhale, go forward, step forward with your left foot. And exhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Take a big inhale up at the top to prepare. And then as you exhale, arms down to the floor. As you inhale, stretch the leg back. And as you exhale, bend your elbows tight by your waistline, lower the chest, and then inhale, lift the chest up to the sky. And let's repeat. Press your hips up and back as you exhale. Sink your heels down. Big inhale, step forward with your right foot through both of your hands. I like to grab my foot. And inhale, reach the arms, or exhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale, hold up at the top. Exhale, arms forward and down. Hands on the mat. And inhale, legs stretched out. Exhale, bend your elbows. chaturanga down towards the mat. Inhale, lift on up. And let's try that again. Exhale, pike. Inhale, step forward, left foot. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward and down, hands to the floor. And inhale, stretch the leg back. Exhale, shift the weight forward, lower the chest down. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, press your hips back again. Inhale, step forward with your right foot. And exhale, lift it up. Inhale, hold up at the top. Exhale, reach down and forward to the mat. Inhale, stretch the right leg back. Exhale, lower the chest down, bend the elbows tight by your waistline, and then inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, press your hips back into a pike, but hold it there. All right, look forward at your hands, bend your knees, lower those hips down, and hop it forward or walk your feet forward. That way, we can grab our yoga blocks if they're nearby. And I wanna let's place one yoga block on the mat. And you're gonna come up to standing, step forward in front of your yoga block. All right, so from here, parallel position. We're gonna bring our forearms on top of one another. Your heels are lightly touching the yoga block behind you. You're on your tippy toes. And we're gonna bend those knees, lower the hips down to where you can. Big inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. And again, big inhale, lower down. Exhale, come all the way up. Big inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. Big inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. And last one. Big inhale, lower. And come all the way up. Awesome. Relax your arms down. We're gonna do the same thing, but in a Pilates V. We call it a Pilates V. It's external rotation as well, so that might be something that you think about. All right, so once we're here, hands can be behind the head, on your hips. I'll leave it up to you. Make sure your tailbone is pulled in, your abs are pulled in. What we don't want to do is we don't want to arch the low back. We want to keep our tailbone tucked if we can. All right, that might mean you don't go down as low. That's fine. When you're ready, bend your knees, lower your hips down to where you can. Remember, the yoga block is there for a little bit of support, but not much, not much. Your legs still have to work. Big inhale. Come on up, nice. You don't have to go at my pace, by the way. You can go maybe a tiny bit faster, or even better, a tiny bit slower. The faster paced movements generally tend to happen because we're being challenged. And fast doesn't mean better. It doesn't mean you're gonna get more benefits. It might get your heart rate up, that's fine. But it's not going to hone in on the control that your body needs for an exercise like this. Last one, come all the way up. Nice. Okay, so the foam roller is gonna go long ways as we take a step onto the foam roller with the right foot and then come up. So your left toes can pretty much still touch the floor, and that's really important. Now from here, we're gonna take that left foot and we're gonna flex the foot, okay? So now you're balancing on your right leg. You're gonna bend your right knee enough so that the heel taps the floor and you come up. Heel taps the floor and then you come up. What you don't wanna do is you don't wanna go down and hop up, because that's not really gonna get you anywhere, and it's not gonna develop strength and control for your right leg. So remember, bend your knee, lower down, tap, and come up. Bend your knee, lower down, tap, and come up. And last one, bend your knee, lower down, tap, and come up. Good, switch to the other side. You'll feel like your lower legs are kind of waking up, warming up. That's really important. And when you're ready, flex your right foot, lower down, tap, and come up. keep going. I'm just gonna switch sides so you guys can see what my right leg is doing. Know that I'm not bouncing off of the floor. Tap and come up, lower down, tap and come up. Again, lower tap. Let's go for 4. Boop. I like sound effects. Last 3. Boop. And 2. Boop. And last 1. Boop. And come up off of the yoga block. Okay? I'm gonna move my yoga block a little bit further forward, and from here, cross your legs, sit all the way down. All right. So from here, let's take the yoga block. We're gonna place it underneath the right foot again. Lay all the way down, and both of your knees are bent. Feet flat, 1 foot on the floor, 1 foot on the yoga block, hands by your sides. You're gonna tuck and lift your hips all the way up, as high as you can go, given that your feet are on even surfaces, and then lower the spine all the way down. And repeat, tuck and lift. Inhale, exhale, lower down. And now hold the next one, tuck and lift up to the sky, hold it up. And from here, take your left leg, stretch it up to the sky, and bring it down. Tap the floor with your left foot, and stretch it up to the sky, and tap the floor with your left foot, stretch it up to the sky, tap the floor with your left foot, stretch it up to the sky, tap the floor. Let's go for 5. Boop. 4. 3. 2. Keep those hips up. And 1. And place your foot down. Lower the hips all the way. And let's just scooch the block over to the left-hand side. Right foot down. Okay, when you're ready, arms still down. Tuck and lift your hips all the way up to the sky. And hold it here. Lower the spine all the way down. We're just gonna do a few of these, so don't go and lift the leg sooner than the cues, because you never know what happens next. We got this last one. Lift your hips up. You're gonna hold it up at the top. All right, once you're here, straighten the right leg up to the sky, and then lower it down, tap. Boop. Straighten up. And down, tap. Good, straighten up. And down, tap. Let's go for 3. Keep those hips up. 2. And 1. And place your right foot down. Inhale, exhale, lower the spine all the way. All right, from here, grab your yoga block with both of your feet. Walk your feet further forward, or slide your feet further forward. Arms forward, palms face up, and exhale, scoop the belly, lift the head, neck, and shoulders, and come up to a very modified boat pose. Now we're gonna bring both legs to tabletop, keeping the yoga block in between. And if you wanna do a more advanced boat pose, you straighten your legs, holding it here. Otherwise known as teaser, which we're gonna do in a little bit. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh. Okay, now for teaser. Hold on to the yoga block. Feet forward, arms forward with the yoga block. Lean back, find that same boat pose again, but this time keep your legs in the air as you roll back. Reach the yoga block up and over, arms forward, roll on up as high as you can. And roll on back, roll forward, as high up as you can. And then again, roll it back. Last one, roll on forward, as high as you can, and rest your feet down. Put the yoga block off to the side. Come onto your hands and knees. Feet flexed, toes tucked. Press your hips up and back, downward dog. Good, sink your heels down so you get a little bit of a stretch. Now swoop the right leg back and up to the sky. Good, three-legged dog. If you can, bend your right knee. Hold it here. If you want to go into wild thing, you can. And then bring the foot forward. Go into pigeon stretch. Holding it here. You can stay upright or you can go down to the floor. We're not here for long. Remember, it's only a short class. Hands under the shoulders. Flex your left foot. When you're ready, lift. Straighten that right leg up. Woo! And place your foot down. Left leg swoops back and up. If you can, bend your left knee. Almost like your left foot is trying to touch the wall on your right hand side. Like that's what it's gonna feel like. And then go forward, go into a pigeon's pose, pigeon stretch, lots of different names for it. And you can either stay upright or you can go down onto the mat. And when you're ready, hands under the shoulders, flex the right foot, find your plank. And when you're ready, hop or walk your feet forward. I do 2 hops. And then from here, reach the arms out to the side, come up to standing, hands together, and bring your hands down in front of your chest, prayer pose. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Slow your exhale. Slow it down. Again, one more inhale. Exhale, extend your exhale. A little bit longer. And then relax. And you guys are done. Thanks for joining me in that yoga Pilates fusion. Like I said, there's a full version of that class. We have a lot more yoga flows, a lot more Pilates exercises, but in a short class, that's what I could fit in. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys in my next video or in my next class. Bye.